Show your OBU spirit and rep Carip with officially licensed Bison apparel from shopobubison.com. Shopobubison.com is the official online store of OBU Athletics and the only place online to buy OBU apparel, accessories, gifts, and much more, with purchases benefiting Bison Athletics. Up next, it's our evening visit with head coach Bo Overton. He sits down with Scott Wanish. That's next to the Bison Sports Work in Classic Hits, KGFF.
OBU fans, do you want the chance to support OBU student athletes from the convenience of your own mobile device? Text hashtag BAA at OBU to the number 52014 to support BAA student athletes. Donations are fully tax deductible, and every gift makes a difference in the OBU student athlete's life. Again, text hashtag BAA at OBU to the number 52014. For more information, log on to obubison.com. At Boomerang, we are proud to say that word of mouth has filled our restaurants for over 15 years. The appeal to Boomerang covers all ages. Come and visit our Shawnee locations and you will see why we have been voted Best Burger, Best Breakfast, and Best Waitress.
Spending life wisely means taking small steps towards a life of love and impact. And we're here to inspire and empower you along the way. Spend life wisely. First United Bank.
I'm attorney Jordan Klinger, partner at McIntyre Law. Before I came to McIntyre Law, I worked for an insurance company that defends cases. That experience provides me insight into how insurance companies operate. That knowledge helps me get the most for our clients. For way too long, insurance companies and major corporations have pushed around hardworking Oklahomans. McIntyre Law pushes back. If you need someone that tries cases and doesn't just settle, call McIntyre Law for a meeting at no cost to you. We are McIntyre Law and will fight for you.
Here at SCI Supply, you truly can purchase with purpose. Whether you're a university, a K-12 school, a local nonprofit, a church, or an individual, we have exactly what you're looking for. And 100% of the profit from your purchase stays here to fulfill the mission of providing vocational training, employment opportunities, and residential care to individuals with special need. So remember, how does your purchase make a purpose? By investing in South Central, the official office supply store of OBU Athletics.
Estate planning is a crucial step in protecting your family's future. With an estate plan, you can decide how to distribute your assets, make healthcare decisions, and support ministries after you pass away. It involves some pretty big decisions, but with guidance from Water's Edge, you can plan for your children's future, give to kingdom causes, and get expert help along the way. Build a solid foundation for your family. Start your estate plan today. Visit watersedgeservices.org.
I'm Noble McIntyre, and I'm a trial lawyer. But that was not my original plan. I went to Oklahoma Baptist University, and law school wasn't even on my radar. And then, one day it was. Why? Sometimes those with more power than others abuse that power. Instead of doing the right thing because it's the right thing, they do the wrong thing because it's profitable. An innocent victim is victimized again. They feel helpless and voiceless against the multi-billion-dollar insurance company. I saw it happen. I watched a family member suffer as the system left them feeling helpless and voiceless. I am not helpless, and I do have a voice. And for my clients, when the fight comes, the insurance company pulling strings in the shadows doesn't face a powerless victim, they face me. For way too long, insurance companies and major corporations have pushed around hardworking Oklahomans. McIntyre Law pushes back. If you need someone that tries cases and doesn't just settle, call McIntyre Law for a meeting at no cost to you. We are McIntyre Law, and we will fight for you.
OBU fans, do you want the chance to support OBU student athletes from the convenience of your own mobile device? Text hashtag BAA at OBU to the number 52014 to support BAA student athletes. Donations are fully tax deductible, and every gift makes a difference in the OBU student athlete's life. Again, text hashtag BAA at OBU to the number 52014. For more information, log on to obubison.com. At Boomerang, we are proud to say that word of mouth has filled our restaurants for over 15 years. The appeal to Boomerang covers all ages. Come and visit our Shawnee locations and you will see why we have been voted Best Burger, Best Breakfast, and Best Waitress.
Spending life wisely means taking small steps towards a life of love and impact. And we're here to inspire and empower you along the way. Spend life wisely. First United Bank.
I'm attorney Jordan Klinger, partner at McIntyre Law. Before I came to McIntyre Law, I worked for an insurance company that defends cases. That experience provides me insight into how insurance companies operate. That knowledge helps me get the most for our clients. For way too long, insurance companies and major corporations have pushed around hardworking Oklahomans. McIntyre Law pushes back. If you need someone that tries cases and doesn't just settle, call McIntyre Law for a meeting at no cost to you. We are McIntyre Law and will fight for you.
Here at SCI Support,
a huge factor in games, but I think with the Bison, I think just making open shots can put away their opponents because all the players are in the right positions. I think Coach Overton gets everybody in the right spots, but if you can't make buckets inside that semicircle, you're not going to win in this conference. You're not going to win in college. You've got to make layups off the board, especially the uncontested ones, and then just go up strong. You'll get the call.
OBU's offense has kind of sputtered as of late. They've really slowed down the last 5 games. Again, they're 1-4. OBU has shot 37% for the field, 33% deep. Most surprising that the green and gold have not done as well at the foul line before. In fact, over the last games, OBU, who entered this stretch as the number 2 ranked free throw shooting team in the nation, has shot just 76% of their free throws. OBU opponents are at 85%. Southern Nazarene was 6 of 6 here on Monday night. Oklahoma Baptist was 11 of 15. Bison committed just under 80% for the season. They average 15 makes, nearly 19 free throws attempted per ball game. The opposition does not get to the foul line with a lot of regularity. Only 13.3 tries per ball game, and they average 9.8 makes. Southern Arkansas is 2-4 away from Magnolia this year in conference play. They're 2-5 overall, and their point per game average is dipped by better than 12 points difference between home and the road. Oklahoma Baptist is 6-2 here at the Noble. They're 4-2 inside this building league play, but they've lost their 2 last Thursday night to Southwestern Oklahoma State and Monday night here to Southern Nazarene. Bison enter with a record of 7-4. They are currently tied for 3rd with Arkansas Tech in the Great American Conference standings. Southern Arkansas is 4-7 in the league. OBU 11-6 overall, and the Mule Riders are 8-9. More pregame coming up from Shawnee. We're moments away for the starting lineups and the opening tip. It's game 1 tonight, the Mule Riders and the Bison here with the Bison Sports Network and Classic Hits KGFF. Tip-off still about 5 minutes away for Oklahoma Baptist and Southern Arkansas. Scott alluded to earlier, Arkansas Monticello will be in to finish up this 3-game homestand in a stretch in which OBU will have played 4 of 5 dating back to last Thursday here at the Noble. 12:34, our pregame starts Saturday afternoon. The women will go at it at 1, the men at 3 o'clock. OBU leads the all-time series with Southern Arkansas in women's play 7-5. They won here last year 62-61. They lost 76-69 in Magnolia. That win in Magnolia extended a losing streak for the Bison head-to-head to 4. They snapped it with a return game here in Shawnee. Prior to Southern Arkansas winning 4 straight, the Bison had won 6 of the first 7 to open up the series in the Division II era against Southern Arkansas. Scott, who is it that steps up tonight? You would think Madison Chambers. She is the team's leading scorer, active tonight at 13 points per game. Perhaps it's Melissa Southern. Southern averaging 4.3 points per ball game and 2.6 rebounds, but Mo matched a career high with 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists in 28.5 minutes in the loss to Southern Nazarene.
You know, I don't know about an individual that's going to be in the spotlight. I think everybody is going to have an opportunity, because when you go 5-on-5 and you're pressed full court, somebody gets loose every time. So it could be Melissa Southern, Madison Chambers. I'm expecting some of the post players to get loose. They can run the floor. They might not be the most fleet-footed like in the half-court set, but when Oklahoma Baptist gets the ball in the middle of the floor, one of the posts can run and be wide open for a layup, because Southern Arkansas is going to be top-heavy in the backcourt.
Bison need to get Jill Leslie going. Jill against Southern Nazarene, 4.7 rebounds and was 4 of 5 at the free throw line. Sierra Copeland has really been playing well off Bo's bench as of late. She had 8 points, pulled down 5 rebounds, had a block and 2 assists. She has averaged over 6 points a game during this 1-4 stretch for OBU. She's really answered the call. I think she has to play big again tonight.
Yeah, and she's got to put the ball in the hole, just like you mentioned, Jill Leslie. Some of those point-blank shots. Now, Sierra Copeland, she's a menace on the boards, and she's getting more and more confident now that she's in the middle of her sophomore campaign, pulling down offensive rebounds, getting 3 to 5 offensive boards, pushing people out of the way. Big game-winning block shot up in Alva on Faye Simpson, blocked her twice. Simpson is a strong player, could not push Copeland around. Copeland's a bruiser. Becoming a big fan of hers.
Maybe it's Jaden Getman that has her hot streak extended tonight. Jaden has been in double figures with 3 straight ball games. Had a career-high 23 in the win at Northwestern on Saturday. Followed that up with 12.6 rebounds and a block shot here against Southern Nazarene. She currently averages 12.2 points per ball game, leads the conference in free throw percentage at 92.5. Her 12.2 point per game average currently ranks her 19th in the conference. That is tonight's pregame show. Stay tuned. We're back to meet the starting lineups of the opening tip-off. It's round 1 between Oklahoma Baptist and Southern Arkansas. The tip-off is next on the Bison Sports Network and Classic Hits KGFF. Okay.
Welcome to Baby Arena at the Noble Complex for OBU Bison basketball. Tonight's matchup features the Southern Arkansas University Mule Riders and your Oklahoma Baptist University Bison. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we please stand and join us for tonight's invocation. Begin by OBU Director of Student Ministries, Matt Kearns. And please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem performed by the OBU Bison Brigade. Join me as we pray. Lord Jesus, we're so grateful for you. God, here tonight. The safety of God is the things that go on the side. We ask you to bless our vision of the day that
moment, the national anthem is performed by the Bison Brigade inside the Noble Complex. Expected a late arriving, but a very good crowd here on White Out Night inside the Noble Complex, presented by Chick-fil-A of Shawnee. Here's a look at tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the visitors from Magnolia, Arkansas, the Mule Riders of Southern Arkansas, 8-9, 4-7 of the conference. They'll start Michaela Lindsay, a 5'4 senior from Clinton, Mississippi, and a transfer from McNeese State. Averages 11 points and 1.3 rebounds per ball game. Brooklyn Brown is a 5'9 freshman from Pearland, Texas. She averages 6.5 points to go along with 2.5 rebounds. Jessica Jones is a 5'10 senior from Queen City, Texas. Jessica Jones averages 8.8 points per ball game and 3.8 rebounds. Diamond Morris is a veteran for the Mule Riders. She's a 5'11 senior from Sheridan, Arkansas, averaging 13 points, pulling down nearly 6 rebounds per ball game. And their fifth starter is Braden Hill, a 5'7 junior from Midland, Texas. She's averaging 6 points to go along with 2.6 rebounds. The coach for Southern Arkansas, Adam Collins, he's in his fourth season at Magnolia, 45-71. He's 28-61 against the conference. He has a career record of 248 wins, 215 losses at Mercyhurst Northeast Junior College, the University of Texas Permian Basin, and before taking over the SAU job, he was at Charleston, West Virginia. His 17 wins back in 2019-2020, the third most for the women's basketball program in Magnolia. OBU will start. Madison Chambers, a 5'11 senior from Muldrow, averaging 13 points and 2 rebounds. She's in the top 16 of the league in scoring. Melissa Southern making her sixth start, 18th appearance, her second consecutive start. A 5'11 senior from Elk City. She averages 4.3 rebounds to go along with a 2.6 rebound average. Jill Leslie is a 6'3 sophomore from Wichita Falls, averaging 5 points, pulling down 5.2 rebounds per ball game. Kennedy Large, a 6' sophomore from Bing, averages 4.5 points, 3.6 rebounds a game. And Jaden Getman is a 6'2 freshman from Stratford. She was Stratford High's all-time leading scorer in high school with 1,807 points. We told you in the pregame show she is 19th in the league in scoring, second in the conference, or number one in the free throw percentage in the league. Getman averages 12.2 points per ball game and 4.8 rebounds. Bo Overton in his third season here on campus, 29-36, 24-23 against the conference. The Bison of their last 39 league games are 21-18. Bo is 16-15 here with the Noble, 1-1 against Southern Arkansas in his career, as the two teams did not play due to COVID and that shortened season back in 2020, his first year on the job. Those are the starters tonight. I expect a good one. Expect a good performance tonight from OBU, and they're going to have it to be able to stand up to what they're about to face. 40 minutes of heck, if you will, from Adam Collins' club from Southern Arkansas.
So we talk about momentum so much. You alluded to it in the pregame just a few minutes ago, a fast start, because if you let Southern Arkansas get that pressure and get in your head, you start playing too fast, turning the ball over, all momentum goes to the Mule Riders.
And what Adam Collins will do, it's almost like a line change, Scott, in hockey. I mean, he will substitute 5 in and 5 out routinely. Southern Arkansas, good-looking bright blue uniforms, gold numerals and blue trim, white lettering, or white numerals and gold lettering. OBU with the home white, green, and gold uniforms. Jill Leslie will oppose at midcourt. Diamond Morris, OBU left to right, west to east here for the first 2 periods of play. And again for the second straight game, no Erica Ankney with injuries. OBU wins the tip, and off we go here from Shawnee. Melissa Southern, as Southern Arkansas starts in a zone defense. Left side with it is Chambers. Back to Southern. To Maddie, slot left. Whips it down low. Wide open underneath was Getman. She was pushed, missed it. Gets it back and then throws it up and in over her head. And it's 2-0 Bison.
Outstanding pass by Chambers overhead. Just a dart underneath the goal.
Brooklyn Brown's first three is up and good. So the 40th ranked three-point shooting team in the quickly answers it's 3-2.
Okay, it's a 2-1-2 press.
Southern, middle of the floor, gets it to Leslie, right side. Down the paint goes Large to the rim, and she lays it in. That's what I'm talking about, Scott. You're patient, you get layups at the other end.
Exactly, and you saw how strong Kennedy Large went across the lane with the left hand. They've got to go strong to the basket. There's going to be a lot of contact.
Lindsay to Jones, back to Michaela out front left side. She'll bounce it to Brooklyn Brown. 4-3 OBU, a minute deep here to the first period. They'll cross court it to Jones, same spot as the first three. That one, unlike Brown's, does not find the bottom of the cup. And Leslie has the rebound to Southern into the front court. They try to trap her. She hands it off to Chambers right side. Maddie into the paint, left corner. Getman's three a little too strong. Leslie the rebound. Back to Mo, out front to Chambers. Pump fakes, drives left. Now is cut off with a help defense by Brooklyn Brown. They'll reverse it right side. The three by Kennedy Large is no good. Leslie with the rebound, dribbles out and then hits a turnaround jump shot.
Great job by Leslie over Diamond Morris. Diamond Morris 5'11", Leslie 6'3", just out rebounds her at the top.
Four straight score by OBU. They lead 6-3 here in the early stages. Brooklyn Brown with it left wing. On the baseline, it's Braden Hill. They work it to whip it out right. Lindsay will put up another three. That one back rims, and down for the rebound is Jaden Getman. 2 minutes deep, 6-3 OBU. They're on a 4-0 run. Chambers veers left, now back right of the wing in front of Adam Collins on the SAU bench. Wing left with it is Kennedy Large. Large covered up there by Jessica Jones. Pulls it back out front to Southern. Mo with 12 to shoot. Goes to Chambers right side for three. Bang! She knocks the ice out of the three. 11th made triple for the fifth-year senior from Muldrow, and the run extends to 6 straight. OBU does not get back, and Morris misses a layup, but she's fouled and will go to the free throw line.
Boy, and that's what we're talking about. Chambers finishing. Of course, that's from the three-point line, but that's nothing but net from the right wing. Coach Overton said in the pregame, you've got to get back. There's no excuse to have 2 free throws after a three-point bucket.
Here you go. Here's the line change we were talking about. 4 of the 5 are out that started, and the free throw shooter, Diamond Morris, will come out if she makes both free throws. It's a 7-0 OBU run, and the first foul shot by Morris is up and good. Southern Arkansas, a 67% foul shooting team. That ends a scoring drought of 148 for the Mule Runners. Second one is up, but nothing but net. So quickly into the ball game now comes Cece Reese, a 5'11 freshman from Memphis, Tennessee. She'll front the entry pound. Inbounds pass coming from Chambers to Southern. Back to Maddie. One dribble up ahead, left side to Getman. They trap her. Now Southern gives her the help and gets a pass middle of the floor. Back to Chambers. Good ball movement. Good attacking this time by OBU.
Yeah, I just don't like Getman picking the ball up there in that trapping corner.
Can't do it. Chambers off balance, spins, throws it up off the window. It wouldn't bank in. First rebound for Kylie Warren, the senior from Carlisle, Arkansas, as she brings it to the front court. Shoots it right. Now she gets a return pass. Mitter with it left side. And the ball knocked away from Addie Trimmy out of bounds. Trimmy is a junior from Sulphur, Louisiana, and a transfer from Centenary.
Well, I thought that ball might have went off Trimmy right there.
Kylie Warren will bounce it in bounds to Marley Bright. Now they're going to stop play because the shot clock is not correct. It was at 10. They need to reset it. And they are talking about that right now with 7:13 to go in the opening period. 9-5 Oklahoma Baptist. They do reset it to 20. So Warren will trigger it in bounds to Marley Bright. In front of us, Kylie Mitter with the basketball. Out front with it is Bright, now to Warren. Kylie Warren holds it above her head. Out high, Marley Bright. Right side, 3 up and good by Kylie Mitter.
Yeah, that's some fresh legs, Todd. You see what Coach Collins is doing, bringing in those fresh legs. Leslie not strong with the ball.
Has it taken away from behind. That's OBU's first turnover of the night. Mitter takes steps as she fires a 3 left wing. Southern Arkansas coming to this ball game averages 8 turnovers per ball game, but they're 6.5 in turnover margin.
Yeah, when you play fast, defensively and offensively, sometimes you just rush your shot a little bit. Minner went a little too quick, tried to get closer to the three-point line with steps.
Chambers beats the pressure, brings it to the front court. Kennedy Large. OBU was on a 7-0 run. Southern Arkansas answered with 5 straight. We're under 6.5 to go with the first period from Shawnee. Chambers curls over the top of the circle. Angles left, loses it briefly. Gets it to Getman in the left corner. She slides into the paint, pulls up from 4. Back rims it. Jaden went over the back, but tips the rebound out of bounds. And there again is a shot that Getman and OBU have to capitalize on.
Yeah,
you're going to get good looks against this team.
Yeah, Getman 6'2", Minner 5'5", so Getman saw right away when they switched and had Minner on her, dribbled right in the lane, had an easy bunny just outside that semicircle.
Jaden comes out. Malou Savannah, the 5'11 senior from Copenhagen, Denmark, averaging 3.6 points per ball, came off of the bench, checks in for the first time. Michaela Lindsay. Right side, Braden Hill. The starters are back out there, and Southern Arkansas nearly threw it away. Leslie tipped the pass out of bounds. So much motion and movement of this Southern Arkansas offense.
Well, the GAC is used to the Bison's 2-3 defense, so they got a lot of offenses going that high-low in this against the zone.
Right corner with the basketball, Brooklyn Brown. She hit a three there to start the ball game. Jones with the top of the circle to Lindsay, 5 to shoot. Brown working the perimeter. Now it's Lindsay. Steps into a three. It rolls off for the top of the circle. Leslie yanks down her second straight defensive rebound.
Nice rebound by Leslie. Great job. She's got a couple on the offensive end as well.
Chambers to Southern between the circles. Now it's Leslie slot left. Out high, Savannah. Back to Chambers to Moe. Southern picks her dribble up. You can't pick your dribble up and waste a dribble against this defense. Kennedy Large with it to Southern out front. Slot left with it is Chambers. 5 to shoot. Driving baseline is Savannah. Her layup rattles home and finds the bottom of the basket. And just like that, OBU stops a drought. They're back in front by 3. And Southern Arkansas, with an unforced mistake, throws it away out of bounds.
How about Savannah on the defenders playing the baseline side? She uses her body to protect the ball and just goes hard up into the lane for the bucket.
Southern to Leslie. They break the pressure. Right wing side. Kennedy Large whips it left. Savannah's 3 on the way. Good. Malou Savannah with 5 straight. And OBU's answered that 7-0 Southern Arkansas run to get back within 5, and they blow a layup at the other end. Morris, who's usually sure around the rim, missed the backdoor layup. Leslie the rebound.
Yeah, it looked like Morris was winded there.
Chambers drives left and then throws it right away. Threw it right to Jessica Jones. On the wing with it is Morris. She'll follow up, put up a fall-away 3. It's no good. Lindsay runs down a rebound right corner. That's the talk. That's what Bo was talking about 50-50 balls.
Yeah, it looked like Kennedy Large was winded. She had a hard time going after that basketball.
Brooklyn Brown, they swing it around the perimeter. Between the rings with it is Braden Hill. 5 to shoot again. Hill, left circle for Jones. 2 to shoot. Left corner 3. Brown is an air ball. Right into the arms of Kennedy Large. 14-8 OBU. Into the front court, Chambers veers right, now back left to the wing in front of the SAU bench. To Southern, ripped it away from Lindsay. She drives left. On the wing with the basketball is Kennedy Large. Back to Chambers, pump fakes, drives. Now to Southern, she fumbles, picks it up, drives, whips it down low to Les. Got the defender in the air, and Brooklyn Brown is fouled. That's her first. Tell you what, OBU is doing a terrific job of their half-court offense, moving the basketball.
Well, that's a good IQ on both. Melissa Southern with the ball fake, puts the ball on the floor by the defender. She's on the left side of the lane, and she just throws it to a spot. Leslie goes to that spot on the cut. Perfect timing, 2 free throws.
Timeout, 4:07 to play. First period, OBU 14, Southern Arkansas 8 on the Bison Sports Network at Classic Hits, KGFF.
score.
Southern Arkansas closes the last 151 of the period on a 6-0 run. OBU's advantage 5 as we head to the second after this break on the Bison Sports Network and KGFF.
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is every single time you take a bite, you know you're gonna get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches. There's no touching it.
Bison basketball to start the second period. Chambers at midcourt. Throws it in the backcourt for Southern. Bo brings it across the midcourt stripe to Savannah. Back to Southern. 9:50 to play in the first half, and the pass from Mo intended for Leslie, tipped and stolen away. Reese forced the turnover. Right wing, Brooklyn Brown for three. That one is no good. Getman with the rebound. Had to poke free briefly, but gets it back. Now to Chambers. OBU finished at 54% of the first period. Southern Arkansas now 4 of 17. Getman's three wide open top of the circle. Rattles off, no good. Leslie battling, and it's poked off of, well, it looked like it was off Braden Hill, but they say it was last touched by Leslie out of bounds.
Boy, it's on the other end. I don't know what Ben Pellin was thinking, but it looked like it was off the blue jersey.
9:26 to play here in the first half. 3-point shooting. Southern Arkansas 4 of 12. OBU is now 2 of 5 with that miss by Getman. Rebounds early. Bison +4 on the glass. -1 for 3 on the offensive glass. Kylie Warren. They work it around the perimeter. Marley Bright to Kylie Warren. Bright back to Kylie, top of the circle. She attacks, kicks it left corner. Open three, good. That's Jada Gassaway, the sophomore from Lake Charles, Louisiana, in for the first time tonight. Chambers picks a dribble up in the backcourt, gets it to Leslie. Now to Southern, beats the count with one dribble. Now it's Savannah to a cutting Leslie for the layup. That's exactly what we're talking about. You're patient, you get layups.
Yeah, in the pregame, the bigs are going to can have a big game being a trailer like that. Nice pass by Savannah. Good job by Leslie getting all the way down the court.
Scoring drought was over 2 minutes for OBU. They're back in front by 4. Gassaway pump fakes left corner. OBU still in that 2-3 zone. Ward leaves it for Bright. Left side, Gassaway. That one too strong. Rebound to Getman. 8:25 to play first half. Chambers through the top of the key. Left to right. Down to Jaden, head of the circle. Southern with the basketball. Works right of a Leslie screen. Goes to Chambers. Down low, baseline right. Copeland to Leslie at the foul line, and she knocks it down. Jill with 7 already at OBU with another run. They're back in front by 6.
Nice soft touch by Leslie.
Nice
Gotta
soft
get back.
touch by Trimmy as she knocks down a mid-range jumper on the baseline. 23-19 with 7:50 to play here in the first half. Chambers trapped. Now dribbles away, gets it middle of the floor to Leslie. Left side to Getman. Getman dribbles to the wing, goes to Southern out high. Right side, Savannah for 3. Bang! Malou Savannah with 10 points. 26-19. She's closing in on the career high of 13. That was set last year against Northwestern. Gassaway tries to get it back and misses left corner. She's 1 for 3. Malou with a rebound to Chambers. Maddie in transition, angles to the near side. Jaden Getman with the top of the circle. Out throwing her is Jada Gassaway. Left side is Southern. Mo veers right. On the wing with it is Chambers. Now to Leslie, 12 to shoot. Down low with it is Getman, got deep and lays it in.
Great job by Getman. She held Gassaway on her back. Perfect pass by Leslie.
7th assist on 11 made baskets, and Southern Arkansas travels in the front court. Chambers is going to get a much-deserved rest on the bench, or is she? Nope, she's going to hit out. Sydney Duncan, though, is going to come in for the first time. She is a freshman from OCA in Edmond. In fact, I'll be there tomorrow night with Dale as they play at OCA.
OCA? I thought they were going to OCS.
They are, no. They've already played OCS.
Okay.
They still have to go to CHA, and tomorrow night it's OCA.
Yeah, they're really close, just a mile and a half apart, I think.
28-19, 7 straight by the good gals. Southern gets a bounce pass, cross courts it right side for Sydney Duncan. Duncan drives, now is doubled, gets it to Chambers, takes a dribble, trapped to the baseline. Southern swings it left. Lawrence dribbles, fumbles it off of her leg, out of bounds.
That can't happen, but that was good ball movement. OBU really moves the ball to the open shooter. That's why Savannah has those open three-pointers. She got 10 points. Great job by Malou Savannah.
I will say this, if you're going to have a turnover, that's the type you want. It's a dead ball, not a live ball turnover. Southern Arkansas goes to work. They're down 9 again after having it within 1. Mitchell Gomez has called a foul against Sydney Duncan, and that's her first, and the first against either side, nearly 3.5 minutes into the second period.
I guess Duncan got a little bit too close to Jessica Jones, but I kind of like that physicality, bumping, making sure, hey, I'm here.
6:34 to play, first half, 28-19, Oklahoma Baptist. Braden Hill with a stationary dribble out front. Left side, Lindsey, back to Hill. Holds, now lobs it to Brown, elbow right. Kicks it quarter right for Lindsey. Her 3 back rims, almost kissed it off the glass. She follows her own miss, gets it and dribbles out from underneath. Now it's Trimmy for 3, and it's good. That's actually Jones.
Madison Chambers is on the backside rebounding. That ball just about fell in her lap. She let it fall on the floor.
6 made threes for Southern Arkansas. They have 8 field goals, make that 7 field goals here in the first half, 28-22. They average over 37 three-point attempts a ball game. Melissa Southern out high, veering left, hard dribble, goes to the rim, and the shot was blocked by Diamond Morris. Rebound to Southern Arkansas. They want to run. Braden Hill kicks it right quarter. Brown drives baseline, lost it off of her leg, out of bounds.
Kenny Large did a good job closing off the baseline, forcing Brooklyn Brown into a turnover out of bounds.
6 turnover for the Mule Riders, 7 for the Bison with 5:40 to play in the first half. 28-22. Leslie right side to Duncan. Duncan bounces it to Chambers. Now to Southern. Lobs it down low. Leslie got free of Morris and lays it in.
Good job by Southern to get by Lindsay and then drop it off to Leslie.
Bad pass, and it's out of bounds. That's a Southern Arkansas turnover. Jessica Jones just threw it a little too far, out of the reach of Diamond Morris.
Okay, OBU, they're doing fine if they just keep their intensity up. It doesn't matter if you're up by 8, you've got to keep your foot on the gas.
OBU's biggest lead has been 11. It is now 8. Duncan with it right baseline to a cutter. Chambers goes up. It was blocked by Brown, but Leslie's there to put the garbage in the compactor.
Good job by Chambers, not walking in that situation.
Left wing 3 by Lindsay, no good. And the rebound off of Jill, out of bounds. Bison lead at 32-22 with 5:05 to play here in the first half. And here comes 5 new players out for the Mule Riders.
Yeah, Diamond Morris is gassed right there. I think Leslie's a little gassed too. If Jill just got a little body on Diamond, I think she has that rebound easy.
You know who else is gassed? Too old for this. 32-22. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Bounce pass left baseline. Now they find a cutter, and she traveled. Marley Bright took steps on the way to the rim.
Well, this secondary and third lineups that Adam Collins is putting in, the Bison have been taking full advantage of that. The first team's on the bench right now for Southern Arkansas.
Timeout, 5 minutes to go first half. At Shawnee, OBU 32, Southern Arkansas 22 on the Bison Sports Network and KGFF. advantage in points off turnovers. That's been a key stat as well. OBU by 10 goes to work offensively. Duncan pulls up, whips it across the floor. Kennedy Large. Now to Melissa Southern. She did a really good job operating at point today.
Yeah, great job. Southern does a good job by keeping her body in front of the defense and the ball behind her.
Largest pass for Leslie, who was rolling to the rim, is knocked out of bounds with 12 on the shot clock for Oklahoma Baptist. 32-22, Bison over the Mule Runners. And now they're going to change the call, and Bo Overton doesn't care for it. He's giving Mitchell Gomez an earful as Mitchell walks by the bench. 32-22, 4.5 to go before the break. Kylie Minner ventures middle of the floor, bounces it for Trimmy. Back to Minner. She'll step into a long three, back rims it. Rebound tipped by Chambers, tipped again. Southern Arkansas has it. Marley Bright out high with it. Minner, right side for Warren. Kylie drives, trying to get a pass down low. It's deflected. Good quick hands by OBU and then a foul. Chambers is going to be fouled by Cece Reese, and that's her second.
It's because Chambers dribbles so strong with authority. She just kept going and let Cece Reese bump into her for the block.
Southern Arkansas has missed 5 of their last 6. Their scoring drought now is 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And a near turnover as Kennedy Large's telegraph pass for Chambers tipped out of bounds by Reese. 4:14 to play in the first half. Bison have been primarily in control for the opening tip. Southern Arkansas's only lead was briefly at 3-2. Chambers, a cross-court, half-court pass for Duncan. Duncan works to the baseline, lobs it to Leslie, who goes up. Shot was off the right, no good. Kylie Warren with the defense and the rebound. Bright up ahead right side to Minner. Kylie underhands a pass to Marley. Now to Warren. Kylie Warren left side to Gassaway to Warren. They work it around the perimeter. Right corner, Trimmy's three, in and out. Rebound to Duncan. That ball was halfway down. Should have got a point and a half. Chambers spins into the front court, trying to cross-court it. Bad pass. Bright with a steal. Duncan gets back. Bright goes into Duncan's body, and she overshot the entire rim. Good job by Sydney, and Chambers then is tied up, and that'll be a turnover because the Mule Runners have the arrow. But how about Sydney Duncan busting her tail and getting down to the other end?
Yeah, she waited. She had the height advantage because Marley Bright is just a 5'4" freshman, and she might have got away with a foul by coming down hard, but it worked out for Oklahoma Baptist.
Copeland comes in. Duncan will go to the bench. 3:34 to play here in the first half, 32-22. And I think they may have called a technical foul on OBU. It looks that way. Addie Trimmy, the transfer from Centenary College, will be at the line. I don't know if they called it on Bo. He's really giving Mitchell Gomez an earful. First free throw by Trimmy is up and good. Yep, it was called on Bo. Second one is up, and that one is down. Tell you what, I don't know what he said, but I didn't even know he got a technical, did you? And he's standing right by us.
Yeah, and he kept walking up. You got to be careful. You can get that second one. See, the bad thing about him getting a technical there, Oklahoma Baptist had possession with the arrow, so you lose possession. You never get a technical when you have possession.
32-24, ball batted out of bounds by Kennedy Large, 27 on the shot clock. And Bo was telling Mitchell Gomez he blew the call and I get the technical. Kylie Warren to inbound. Out high to Marley Bright. He worked the perimeter. OBU doing a good job defending the circle. Minner swings it left side. Gassaway throws up a runner. Airballed it. Large has the miss. 3:16 to play before halftime. Bison have alternated between a couple of point lead, 11-point lead that a moment ago was 10. It's down to 8. Ball tipped off of Large's hand. She gets it back to Southern. Bo ventures left. Gets it to Getman. Jaden drives back to Melissa out front. 7 to shoot. Southern curls around the top of the key. Now veers back left inside the arc. Dumps it down low to Copeland. Takes a dribble. Jumper from 8. Back rim, no good. Getman keeps it alive. Sierra has it. Back to Chambers. Maddie's going to back it out. Southern with it. Left corner. Large for 3. Got it!
Yeah. get Kennedy Large going, and she just eyeballed that up in the left corner, knocks it down.
Kennedy 8 for 24 from 3. Warren at the other end had that one pinball in and out. Rebound to Getman. Good strong pass to Chambers. Mo attacks. And that's Maddie. Now she settles into a half-court offense. Copeland to Chambers. Hands it off. She'll drive baseline right. Spins to her left and takes steps.
You know, what OBU's doing is working perfectly, up 11 with 2:16 to go to half. But I really thought that Chambers, with her dribbling prowess, would get to the rim a lot more in this open court.
11th turnover for OBU. The Bison have turned the Mule Riders over 9 times with 2:06 to play here in the first half. 35-24 OBU. They've equaled their biggest lead here in the first half. Braden Hill, front court left, Brooklyn Brown. On the wing is Jessica Jones. She bounces it to Morris, whips it across the floor in the pockets, picked of Hill. She was going to the rim for layup, and it was taken away. Chambers into the front court, cross courts it for Kennedy Large, who had the steal. Now it's Getman top of the circle. Jaden to Southern out high. She veers left. Picks her dribble up, needs some help. All the passing lanes overplayed. Now they lob it down low to Copeland. Copeland backing down with a size advantage. Falls away from 6. Shot front rim's no good. Rebound tip. Sierra has it, throws it up, and it draws the foul.
She doesn't give up. You don't give up. You get some of those bounces come right back to you, and then grabbing it strong. Great job by Sierra Copeland.
Braden Hill with her first personal foul. Copeland is 61.5% for the foul line. 8 of 13 this season. She's there for the first time tonight. Bison have been 3 of 4. Now make it 3 of 5 as Sierra misses the first one.
Boy, she looks gassed. That was very, very short on the free throw.
Bison are ready for a break. I can tell you that at halftime. Copeland's second one is up and good. Sierra off the bench with 3 points. OBU's bench scoring is to their advantage despite a deep Southern Arkansas team. Lead at 12, the biggest of the night for the Bison. Bounce pass right side for Jones, and she loses it out of bounds.
No, that's because Southern and Kennedy Large are out pressing outside the three-point line, forcing a narrow pass for the Mule Riders, caused a turnover.
Leslie comes out. Copeland is disgusted as she goes to the bench, and Bo has his arm around her, giving her some words of encouragement. Southern gets it to Getman, to Large, slot right, back to Jaden. Between the circles, Melissa Southern. 1:06 to play here in the first half. Bison by a dozen. Southern had it knocked out of her hands. Braden Hill goes one-on-one with Mo, and she missed it short. Rebound out of bounds, and it's last touched by Brooklyn Brown. Duncan did it earlier. Southern just did it, getting back and forcing layups into a tough shot.
It looks like a 2-1. It's just a matchup, full court press for the Mule Riders.
It's chaos. And that's
it is
what they like
chaos.
to play.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I couldn't.
Kennedy Large, you're a wordsmith in print.
Yeah.
Getman loses it out of bounds. That is 23 turnovers between the two here in the first half. 11 for the Mule Riders with the Bison. 43 seconds to play in the first half, 36-24. Jessica Jones, Michaela Lindsay. Lindsay, stationary dribble. Out of Brooklyn Brown to Michaela, a cross-court pass. She'll step up into a 3, bricked it. Rebound torn down by Morris, doesn't have a shot, now kicks it out. Almost threw it away. Lindsay runs it down, 14 to shoot. Braden Hill with the basketball. There's a difference of 5.5 with a shot in game clock. Jessica Jones with 6 to shoot. To Lindsay, 4 to shoot. Lindsay angles right, 2 seconds to shoot. Out high is Morris, and she won't get the shot off. She made it, but after the buzzer.
Boy, that's huge. You know, Morris nailed the eyes out of that one. OBU's probably not going to get a good look here, but I'll take that. You take those points off the board.
And you have your biggest lead of the night at halftime. 36-24 with 3.2 seconds to play. Chambers will inbound to Jaden Getman. The freshman will hold, and that will do it in the half. OBU with a terrific first half. They lead 36-24, trying to right the ship here tonight against Southern Arkansas. Our halftime show is coming up after these messages. Bison 36, the Mule Riders 24 at intermission on the Bison Sports Network and Classic Hits, KGFM. Okay.
OBU fans, do you want the chance to support OBU student athletes from the convenience of your own mobile device? Text hashtag BAA at OBU to the number 52014 to support BAA student athletes. Donations are fully tax deductible, and every gift makes a difference in the OBU student athlete's life. Again, text hashtag BAA at OBU to the number 52014. For more information, log on to obubison.com. At Boomerang, we are proud to say that word of mouth has filled our restaurants for over 15 years. The appeal to Boomerang covers all ages. Come and visit our Shawnee locations and you will see why we have been voted Best Burger, Best Breakfast, and Best Waitress.
Spending life wisely means taking small steps towards a life of love and impact. And we're here to inspire and empower you along the way. Spend life wisely. First United Bank.
I'm attorney Jordan Klinger, partner at McIntyre Law. Before I came to McIntyre Law, I worked for an insurance company that defends cases. That experience provides me insight into how insurance companies operate. That knowledge helps me get the most for our clients. For way too long, insurance companies and major corporations have pushed around hardworking Oklahomans. McIntyre Law pushes back. If you need someone that tries cases and doesn't just settle, call McIntyre Law for a meeting at no cost to you. We are McIntyre Law and will fight for you.
Here at SCI Supply, you truly can purchase with purpose. Whether you're a university, a K-12 school, a local nonprofit, a church, or an individual, we have exactly what you're looking for. And 100% of the profit from your purchase stays here to fulfill the mission of providing vocational training, employment opportunities, and residential care to individuals with special need. So remember, how does your purchase make a purpose? By investing in South Central, the official office supply store of OBU Athletics.
Estate planning is a crucial step in protecting your family's future. With an estate plan, you can decide how to distribute your assets, make healthcare decisions, and support ministries after you pass away. It involves some pretty big decisions, but with guidance from Water's Edge, you can plan for your children's future, give to kingdom causes, and get expert help along the way. Build a solid foundation for your family. Start your estate plan today. Visit watersedgeservices.org.
Turnovers, Oklahoma Baptist 13, Southern Arkansas 12. Steals, Southern Arkansas has 7, Oklahoma Baptist 3. The Bison with steals, Kennedy Large, Kayla Highfill, and Madison Chambers. The only block shot in the game for the Bison, that comes from the tough inside Sarah Copeland. Block shot for Southern Arkansas comes from Jessica Jones. Southern Arkansas with a relentless full court press. Usually scores off those turnovers, but points off turnovers are even at 8 in this game. Basically even, 13-12. Of course, Bison with one more turnover. Jill Leslie doing great, 5 of 6 from the floor. Had a nice jump shot, soft follow through from the free throw line. She's got a couple offensive rebounds, good cuts to the basket. Melissa Southern with those 4 assists a couple times, hitting Leslie in the paint, going to the rim off the glass for the score. Leslie also went to the free throw line hard. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She leads all scorers with 11 points. At halftime, Oklahoma Baptist leads Southern Arkansas Mule Riders in the women's game, 36-24. Voice of the Bison, Todd Miller, will be back with play-by-play of the second half. This is Bison basketball on Classic Hits KGFF. Thank you.
Underway here for the second half from the Noble Complex. A quick 3 put up by Southern Arkansas at back rims, and the rebound run down to the left corner by Michaela Lindsay. 36-24, opening minute of play here in the final half, or final 2 periods from Shawnee. First of 2 meetings this year between Southern Arkansas and Oklahoma Baptist, and there's a turnover. That's the 13th forced today by Oklahoma Baptist. Interception by Maddie Chambers. She'll underhand it to Getman out front. Jaden, the freshman from Stratford, had over 1,800 career points in her prep career. Works, now they go to Southern. Down high with it is Leslie. Jill a big first half to Large out front. 10 seconds to go. Southern Arkansas on a man-to-man. Kennedy penetrates the paint. Now to Getman out front. 5 to shoot. Jaden goes left to right underneath the foul line. Back rims the jumper. Braden Hill with a rebound. On the counterattack, left to right. Hill speeds to the top of the key. Works it off with the left corner. Diamond Morris whips it across the floor. Jessica Jones wide open. Right 3. Brown good. Brooklyn Brown started the game offensively with a 3 for Southern Arkansas. She starts the second half the same way. It's 36-27, 8:39 to play here in the third.
Brown was just uncovered in the right corner. Just a simple pass from near the key to the right corner. Easy three.
Chambers backs it down on a bounce pass to Leslie, who turns and scores. Jill already has 13, and the lead is 11, 38-27. 90 seconds gone here in the second half. Lindsay, a left corner three, bricked it right into the arms of Diamond Morris. Kicks it out to Brown, who knocks down a 15-footer right angle.
To Getman's credit, she had good rebounding position, but a brick you're expecting to hit the rim, came off the backboard so hard.
You're exactly right. 8:09 to play third period. The lead is down to 9. Southern Arkansas turning up the man-to-man pressure. Wide open right side, Getman, and she throws up an air ball. Large has the rebound. She'll be tied up by Brown, and the arrow favors Oklahoma Baptist.
I think Getman was surprised that she was so wide open, angle right, just a 9-footer, and she thought, well, maybe I need to get a little bit closer, and just shot it way overboard.
Jaden has been in double figures 3 straight games. She's struggling tonight, 2 of 9 from the floor. Bison led by a dozen at halftime. The lead is 9 now. Chambers will trigger inbounds to Kennedy Large to Southern out front. Southern is guarded by Marley Bright. Shot clock down at her 10 again. Chambers working right wing against Minter. Top of the key is Getman through a double team. Now to Southern, 1 to shoot. Pulls up, off balance 12-footer, no good off the side rim. Marley Bright the rebound. Into the front court, it's Trimmy. Back to Bright to Warren for 3, no good. Rebound knocked away from Reese, that time by the Bison. Chambers has it, and she's on the counterattack right to left. Then had her pocket picked by Bright to the goal for the bucket.
See, Madison usually is going full speed. That time she was kind of just slowly going up, and that allowed for the steal.
7:15 to go in the third. Southern Arkansas down to only 7 now. Leslie, who has the only basket of the second half, adds to her total. Feed her on the block. They can't stop her.
Yeah, they're just a big height advantage for Leslie, especially against this second and third team that Adam Collins puts out.
40-31, Oklahoma Baptist under 7 to play here in the period. Driving baseline is Minter, pass to Ward, put up 3, no good, top of the key. Rebound run down, saved in bounds, but picked up by Southern. Good hustle that time by Southern Arkansas. Large to Getman, clears into the front court right side. In the corner with it is Chambers. Down low to Leslie, who misses the layup, but she's fouled. And Jill Leslie looking like she has that dominating look in her face as she picks up the first against Marley Bright. And it's hard to believe, Scott, but that's only the 6th foul of the ball game against Southern Arkansas.
Yeah, I think it's a well-officiated game overall. And
OBU only has 2.
And that's fine. You know, part of it is OBU's is crisp hitting the ball in the middle of the floor and then hitting it to the right sideline in the front court, breaking the press where there's no chance for Southern Arkansas to foul.
Large is out and Savannah is in. Had a big first half with 10 off of the bench as Jill Leslie has her 5th point here in the second half. She's up to 16. Her career high is 18. That was set on this floor against Southeastern back in December. Second one by the Wichita Falls sophomore is home. Leslie's hit 3 straight of the line. She has 6 to start the second half, and OBU leads by 11. 6.5 to play, third period from Shawnee. We're inside the Noble on a whiteout night here at Shawnee. Michaela Lindsay bounces it right corner, the 3 on the way, too strong. Rebound is tipped by Lindsay, she runs it down. They'll have another opportunity, but Lindsay pays it off for the left corner this time. She has 11.
I tell you, those second chance opportunities are going to give the Mule Riders some momentum. There was a big 3 after that second rebound.
Second chance points, now 8-8. So that's been a key statistic in favor of OBU. Leslie goes into the paint, kicks it left corner. Savannah to Southern, back to Malou. Dumps it left baseline for Leslie to a cutting Chambers. Misses the layup, but a foul. Lindsay got her on the arm, and that's Michaela's first. Second against Southern Arkansas's Mule Riders. And 2 more free throws upcoming for one of the best free throw shooting teams in Division II.
Yeah, the Mule Riders with a 2-2-1. 3-quarter full court press, then they go in the half court set to a man-to-man, kind of match up that chaos as you mentioned earlier.
Chambers hits the first. How about this score from halftime at Alva? Northwestern leading Harding 31-24 at the break. Southern Nazarene 27, Arkansas Monticello 21. Those are the co-leaders entering this weekend of play. Chambers misses the second. We'll get you cut up on the other halftime scores at the next dead ball. Lindsay with it between the circles. 5:40 to play here in the third. Lead is a 9. Down low with the basketball, that's Morris. Shot clock under 10. They swing it left. Braden Hill to Brown. She'll trigger a 3. That one back rims on the rebound to Jaden Getman. Getman rips down her 8th rebound to lead all Bison in that category. Chambers all the way to the goal, whips it across the floor. Leslie didn't expect the pass, and it's turnover number 14.
Just maybe a little bit quick, but great job by Chambers drawing 2 defenders to her. Uncovered was Jill Leslie just outside the right block.
Remember we said in the pregame show, the team that won the rebounding margin a year ago won the game. They split OBU +5 halfway through the third period of the Glass and Shawnee tonight. Stationary dribble, Kylie Minner. Outside, Brooklyn Brown. They work it back to Minner out front, drives, cross courts it. In the quarter for 3, that one is good. Nothing but net from Jessica Jones, who has 9. Southern Arkansas has made 9 threes, and they have 12 made shots tonight. Southern backcourts it to Chambers, back to Melissa. Southern, the senior from Elk City, into the front court, now backs it out on a stationary dribble right side. Whips it across the floor. Savannah's 3 side rims, and Southern Arkansas has the rebound, and they want to run. OBU quickly gets back with 4.5 to play in the third. They run off Brown from the arc. She goes to the goal, layup good, and she's fouled by Getman.
Getman hesitated again. She had good help side defense, knew she was going to be late. I thought if she's going to foul, you just don't let her get the bucket, but it was just a late slap foul and one.
Timeout, 4:31 to play here in the third. 43-39, Oklahoma Baptist on the Bison Sports Network and Classic Hits, KGFF. The baskets from Leslie, who has 6 of the team's 7 points. Southern Arkansas 50% of the third, 30% for the ball game. Yet they trail by 3. They've shaved 9 off their halftime deficit. Melissa Southern, right front court, stationary dribble. Kennedy Large holds tight. Now goes to Ballou Savannah. Savannah cross courts it for Southern, down to Chambers, down low for Large. Takes a dribble, goes up high off the glass and scores. And she'll get it and one. And partner, she almost waited too late as that defense collapsed on her. Unfortunately, she was able to kiss it off the glass and in and draw the foul on Warren, her first.
Yeah, she does hesitate when she's wide open, but once Warren got there, I think Warren hit part of the ball. She might not have had a foul, but she held onto the ball so tight, she continued with her shot to make it and one.
Kennedy Large with 8. Good scoring output for her. She came into the ball game averaging 4.5 per game. 46-40. OBU's had an answer every time Southern Arkansas made a run. Right quarter, Kylie Ward. Out front, Riley Stafford. They work the perimeter. Marley Bright. Now it's Jessica Jones, that's Addie Trimming. Shot clock down to 4. Warren whips it right quarter. Good look at a 3 is on the way. That front rims and the rebound to Melissa Southern. Mo has her second rebound to go along with a team-high 4 assists. Southern yet to score the ball game. 46-40 with 3:33 to play in the third. Chambers for 3. Bang! Holy Toledo! Madison Chambers knocks the eye out of a right quarter 3, and the OBU has scored 6 in a row since the media timeout. With 3:28 to play in the third, partner, they're back up by 9.
Yeah, great rebound by Melissa Southard in the lane. She goes above those smaller guards to pull it down strongly, brings the ball up with the rotation before the double team comes over. That's why Chambers was so wide open on the right wing.
We are in a timeout with 3:28 to play in the third, 49-40. Bison Athletic Association donors are making a direct and tangible impact on the success of over 450 OBU student athletes in the classroom and the community fields and courts of competition. When you give to the BAA, you are truly investing in champions. Learn more. Sign up today at obubison.com/BAA. Homestand continues and concludes Saturday afternoon with a visit from the Cotton Blossoms and Bull Weevils of Arkansas, Monticello. 12:34 our pregame start, followed by a women's tip at 1 of the men at 3 o'clock. After that, 6 of the last 9 are away from Shawnee. Tonight officially marks the start of the second half of the league schedule. 11 games in the books. OBU 7-4. Southern Arkansas 4-7. So 10 more regular season battles remain in the GAC, one of the nation's best Division II leagues. After this one, Kylie Warren to Marley Bright. Slot left, Riley Stafford. Now to Warren for 3. She side rims that one. Rebound pulled down by Kennedy Large. Boy, that was an aggressive rebound by Large.
Yeah, being very strong with the ball. Good job.
Southern with a good job. Justin over a double team. They cross court it. Malou Savannah from Copenhagen, Denmark. Now they work it around the corner. Madison Chambers with 12 to shoot. Southern reverses left side from Savannah. Now to Copeland. Down low to Large. Layup is good.
What a perfect spin pivot. 180 with her back to the basket, Kennedy Large.
Kennedy with 10 points tonight. Bounce pass knocked away and stolen from C.C. Reese. Turnover number 14 forced by Oklahoma Baptist tonight. They have it leading by 11. Every time, partner, the Mule Riders have made a run, OBU's had the answer, and they nearly added to it as Copeland blew a layup at the other end.
And that was a great pass by Large again.
Warren for 3, gets her feet set, and this time knocks the eyes out of it. Kylie Warren has had a good career statistically against OBU. She averages over 12 a game in a career against the Bison. 51-43. Southern Arkansas 10-35 shooting from 3, 14-46 for the ball game. Chambers right side for Kennedy Large. Large left of the Copeland screen. Picks her dribble up. Pivots. Now gets it to Chambers. Maddie off the dribble. Floats it left. Malou Savannah for 3. Got it!
Savannah, she's improved so much from last year. A lot of confidence in her shot. Squares up from the left side.
That ties a career high set against Northwestern last year. 13 and Southern with a steal. Up ahead to Chambers. Uncontested the goal for the bucket. Timeout, Adam Collins of the Mule Riders. 1:37 to play in the third. Bison with their biggest lead of the night, 56-43. Back after these messages on the Bison Sports Network. Hey, Classic Hits, KGFF. Malou Savannah creates a turnover, knocking an entry pass at the high post away. They find her wide open. This time she turns down the 3 left side. Chambers will cross court to Kennedy Large. Down low to Copeland. Backing down, draws a double to Large. Extra pass to Southern. Now to Chambers with 10 to shoot. A minute to play in the third. Copeland spins around the defender and lays it in. OBU just absolutely obliterating the Mule Riders in the paint.
Nice overhead pass by Chambers. Fakes it to the corner, then has the open passing lane to Copeland.
How about 28-4 points of the paint advantage for OBU tonight? Open quarter 3, good from Diamond Morris, and they were closing on her with Savannah. She had to put a lot of arc, and it came down and tickled the twine. 58-46, OBU on a 15-5 run over the last nearly 3 minutes. Chambers to Copeland. She had her. She let her a little too far, and Hill intercepts.
Yeah, you can't throw a hard line drive right there. You kind of got to do an arc right to that right hand. But I think Copeland could have had that if she's going full speed.
Turnovers even at 16. Shot clock is off. Mule Riders will play for the final shot here of the first period. Third period. Points off turnovers, 13-12, SAU. High post left, Morris kicks it out. Open three, back rims. Rebound to OBU, and that's the way the period closes. 58-46, 7 Arkansas and cut it down to a one-possession game. OBU goes on a 15-5 run, and they lead by 12 again with 10 minutes to play. Back with the fourth period after this break on the Bison Sports Network and Classic Hits, KGFF. Okay. Todd Miller, Scott Wattish with you for the Noble Complex, 58-46. Scott, give us some key numbers for that third period.
How about Southern Arkansas coming out of the locker room up 15-7? You said OBU closed 15-5. OBU got even 22 apiece in the third period, still maintain that 12-point lead.
8-13 shooting to close the period for the Bison. They are up to 58%. A lot of those in the paint, where they lead 28-4. Possession of the Mule Riders to start the second half, or fourth period. Braden Hill against that zone, which has been really good for OBU tonight. Driving baseline, going up the shot, blocked by Kennedy Large. That was Brooklyn Brown. Bison have it, protected a 12-point lead. Southern into the front court, cut off right wing side by Jones. Now to Leslie, follow-away jumper, good for Lane. It just crawled over the front of the rim. Jill Leslie now has 19. That is a new career high. Bounce pass to Morris down low. She missed the bunny. Rebound tipped out and run down by the Mule Riders' Lindsay.
That's the Bison basketball. They've got to have that after that missed layup.
Hill to the goal, draws contact, overshot the rim, gets it back, and now a foul called. And believe it or not, that is on Malou Savannah, who has her first. And what I started to say is, believe it or not, Scott, that is the fourth foul the entire game against the Bison.
Yeah, I think it's pretty well officiated both ways.
I do
much.
too, because this isn't an easy game to officiate.
No, not a full court press. You're exactly right.
Lindsay knocks the eyes out of a three for the left side, 60-49. A minute 10 into the fourth period. OBU trying to win for the second time in 6 games. Southern nearly threw it away, and a timeout call for the OBU bench. The pass went awry, and Jill Leslie was able to get possession, but right in front of the OBU bench, Bo Overton calls for a timeout. 8:48 to play in the ballgame. Bison by 11. Back after these messages on Classic Hits, KGFF.
OBU fans, do you want the chance to support OBU student athletes from the convenience of your own mobile device? Text hashtag BAA at OBU to the number 52014 to support BAA student athletes. Donations are fully tax deductible, and every gift makes a difference in the OBU student athlete's life. Again, text hashtag BAA at OBU to the number 52014. For more information, log on to obubison.com.
OBU shooting 60% tonight, 6 of 10 from three-point range, 59% for the ball game. Bison still +5 of the glass, 29-24. Bo was not happy, though, with his team giving up defensively in that last possession. 3 rebounds, and offensively, Southern Arkansas is +7.
Yeah, and Overton did a good job to get that timeout when Southern picked up her dribble over there on the half-court line.
Chambers to Large on a diagonal pass. Down low to Leslie, turns right, misses off the front rim. Rebound to Jones with 8.5 to play. OBU's lead is 11. Right side, Braden Hill through the top of the key. Jones, left wing to Lindsay, dribbles up front. Lindsay swings it left for Brooklyn Bain with 14 to shoot. They flash Morris to the high post. She catches, turns, and missed it in the paint. Another offensive rebound, but Chambers that time took it away from Diamond Morris. 8:11 to play in the ball game, 60-49, and Bo saying, come on, let's get this ball down the floor.
That's so they can't set up their trap. If you wait down there, they're going to come with 2 or 3 people and trap you.
Right side is Southern. Bounces it on the block. Getman backs away. Her jumper spins around. Pops out. Rebound to Morris with 7:45 to play. Braden Hill hands it off out front. Jessica Jones about ready for another line substitution for the Mule Runners. They trail by 11. Their biggest deficit tonight has been 15 with under a minute to go in the third period. We're early in the fourth from Shawnee. Lindsay hit 1 3, now knocks the eyes out of another one here in the second half. She's made 3 3-pointers tonight. It's 60-52. Southern Arkansas has put up 39 three-point shots tonight.
Yeah, Lindsay was just standing wide open. OBU just got a little flat-footed in that 2-3 zone. Somebody's got to get up close to her.
Came in with 633 pointers attempted, an average of 37.1. Lead down to 8. Chambers knifes into the paint, throws it up left-handed and banks it in off the window.
How's that? Faking in the air off the right foot, strong with the left hand. Nice shot off the board.
Chambers with 11. The lead to double digits again, 62-52. 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Left side, Brooklyn Bain. Wide out here, brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Shawnee. Morris, top of the circle. Goes right baseline. Bounce pass is knocked away out of bounds. It's intended for Brooklyn Brown.
Boy, Chambers from the backside saved a bunny right there. That was an automatic 2 points. She come flying down to knock that ball out of bounds.
Southern Arkansas in steals tonight has just 9. They are 6th in Division II at 13.5 per ball game. Another 3 put up. This one's an air ball from Lindsay right wing. OBU controls the miss, leading by 10 with 6.5 to play. Chambers underhands it to Getman. Jaden holds above her head, now starts to dribble. Out pops Kennedy Large left circle against Michaela Lindsay. Left low post, Leslie. Good left to right to left move, and she banks it home.
Boy, what a move. Back to the basket, fake with the left shoulder inside, turn around out on the outside off the board.
Jill, a career high 21, 9 of 11 shooting. Chambers deflected a pass, tipped it up in the air, and Riley Stafford has it. So no exchange of possession there. 20 on the shot clock. Lindsay, another 3. Misses that one for the right circle. Rebound to Trimmy, and a loose ball foul against Oklahoma Baptist.
Yeah, those are Bison basketball. You talk about the rebounding. That's the only way Southern Arkansas is going to get back in this game is these second and third opportunities. That backside rebounding's got to go to white shirt.
Savannah will come in. Copeland will come in. Jill Leslie with that career-high 21 goes to the bench along with Kennedy Large. For my money, Melissa Southern, who hasn't scored a point tonight, may have played her best game in an OBU uniform.
Yeah.
6 assists, 3 turnovers.
Yeah, she's doing a very good job. You don't have to necessarily score to help a team win.
Lindsay's 3 back rims, and Bison seal. No, you don't when you play a team like this. Keeping your team in a half-court offense against relentless pressure is very important. Melissa holds high right side, down low to Getman, who turns, missed it off the back rim. Copeland had her hand on the rebound. Rebound to Trimming. Up ahead to Hill. Hill around Southern to the goal and banks it in.
Well, that's a nice move by Braden. Hit to the right, got a little body bump hard off the glass going left.
64-54, just over 5 minutes to play. Southern up ahead to Copeland, who went backdoor and missed the left-handed layup. Bodies on the floor, Sierra diving, and it is off of Copeland out of bounds. And
nice.
I think they've called Sierra for the foul. They have. It's a loose ball foul her first.
Yeah, if she makes the layup, she doesn't get that foul. Great pass by Melissa Southern, just dumping it under. That was an uncontested layup.
You hate to miss a bunny like that, but I'll tell you what, give her credit. because she dove on the floor. A lot of players will pout after missing a wide-open shot.
Oh, like I said, there's a lot of fight in that dog.
5 minutes to play. Todd Miller, Scott Wanish, Bob Easley with you on the Bison Network and Classic Hits KGFF. OBU by 10, playing shorthanded tonight without Erica Ankney. Trimmy's 3 left circle, no good. Copeland plays volleyball, tips it up. Warren runs it down to the far corner. From behind, it's knocked away. Chambers poked it away, and Southern has it. Turnover number 17 for the Mule Riders. Getman had her pass deflected. It goes into the backcourt. Southern picks it up. Right side to Chambers. Down low for Copeland. They gamble for the steal, and she lays it in.
Copeland made up for it on that one.
34 points for OBU in the paint tonight. They've scored 54. That's helped to offset 13 made threes for the visitors from Magnolia. 4:17 to play in the ball game. Trimmy, they work it around the perimeter. Warren's 3 is blocked by Getman to the right corner, and the ball out of bounds off of Southern Arc.
Wow, how'd that happen? What a block shot by Jaden Getman. She kind of hesitated again, but then said, man, I can go get this. Goes up high. It's out of Warren's hand. She blocked it. Looked like it's going out of bounds. I guess a Mule Rider tried to save it.
Timeout. Oklahoma Baptist. 4:16 to go. OBU by 12 with the Bison Network and KGFF. First United Bank, educating and empowering our community to spend life wisely. Convenient locations in Shawnee and Seminole. The official bank of OBU Athletics is First United Bank. OBU will face full court Southern Arkansas pressure. They're doing it without their floor general for a second straight night. Erica Ankney out with injuries. That's all we're being told. Southern with it, left front quadrant. Right side Chambers, down low Getman, posts up, shot spins off, no good. Copeland knocks the rebound out of bounds. She thought it was off Kylie Warren.
Copeland gives you a bunch of extra almost another offensive rebound by Copeland.
Injuries a problem for both the men and women. The men will play shorthanded in game number 2. Nigel Wilcox will miss the rest of this homestand. Will return next week in Arkadelphia. Trey Dooms is out, may be finished for the year. Wing left, Brooklyn Brown. On the wing, Diamond Morris. Back to Brooklyn. Bounces it right corner. Another open 3. That one is no good. Off the front of the rim. Rebound to Savannah. 3:45 to play. Bo trying to move to 2-1 head-to-head with Adam Collins and the Mule Riders. Chambers, foul on extended right wing. Copeland down low. Spins. Draws a double from Warren. Bounces it to a wide-open Getman who feathers it down.
Boy, Copeland might have got away with 3 seconds there, but good shot by Getman with the drop-off from Copeland.
Bison get another assist. That's their 20th on 27 made field goals. Copeland with the dime. 68-54 Oklahoma Baptist. Diamond Morris, top of the circle. That'll O'Connor Warren. Right wing side. 3 is short. Warren keeps the rebound alive. Now has it. Fires it out front to Lindsay. 18 to play, 18 seconds to shoot. They'll put up another one. That one is no good. Rebound to Getman, out of bounds, and it was last touched by Minter. Warren first, or Jones missed 2 3-pointers on that trip down the floor. Leslie will come back in along with Kennedy Large.
Well, 2:55 left. Bison up 68-54. They just need to take care of the basketball for the victory.
Those use 11 players tonight. He's gone 6 deep on the bench. 68-54. No problems this time against the pressure. Southern to Large, out front to Chambers. Leslie backs down. This time they force her to give it up. Savannah to Southern left wing. Down low to Large. She scores out the window. This is a game Kennedy Large needs, partner. She has a dozen.
She did a great job shielding the defender on her back. Good pass by Southern.
Ward nearly turned it over. Leaves it left wing side. The three is good by Michaela Lindsay. She has 12 on 4 3-point baskets. 70-57. Southern Arkansas 14 of 48 from 3. They put all but 16 of their shots up from beyond the arc. Chambers, left front quadrant, dribbles away from a double team. Savannah to Leslie. Little left to right turn, shot off the window, spins around and out. Jones the rebound. Here comes Southern Arkansas. Time a factor now. Under 2 minutes to play. Lindsay puts up another one and got that one left wing. Lindsay, who's a senior transfer from McNeese State with 15, and now has 47 made threes on the year. Timeout. It's a 30-second break with 1:52 to play. OBU's lead again down to 10, 70-60. It has been as much as 15. Southern Arkansas's only lead came after the Bison scored the first bucket of the ball game, and that was a three-pointer from Brooklyn Brown. They led 3-2, and since then it's been all Bison.
Well, here it is. The Bison have been breaking this press all night long. They're up 10, 1:52. Just take care of the basketball, because when you get close to the minute mark, even if you get it down to 8, or if they get it down to 8 or 7, the Mule Riders are going to have to foul. So expect some tenacious pressure right here before maybe a foul by Adam Collins' team.
Be sure to visit the Lunchbox Sandwich Shop, 217 East Main in downtown Shawnee. Great sandwiches, soups, salads, and of course desserts. The Lunchbox, it's not deli, it's just delicious. Large will handle the inbounds pass, returns it back to Chambers. Chambers whips it up ahead for Leslie. Leslie now attacks, throws up a little floater. That one is off the window, no good. The rebound tipped out of bounds by Kylie Warren. I think they've called a foul on Warren too. They have, and that's her second.
Yeah, that could do it right there. I thought Southern Arkansas was getting that rebound, but Warren just hit Kennedy Large too hard in the back there.
First foul of the second or fourth period against the Mule Riders. 1:36 to play, 70-60 Oklahoma Baptist. They hand it to Chambers out front. Slide steps through the top of the circle. Madison keeps a dribble, now attacks left. Throws it up, balance it in, and she's fouled. Holy Toledo, Madison Chambers.
Yeah, that's the game sealer right there. How about the senior Chambers? Hardcore left. She's right-handed. She loves going to the left side. And one good finish off the glass.
This to put it back to 13. Warren with her third foul. Madison to the line tonight, 1 for 2, and she hits that one. She has 14 points in the top 16 of the conference and scored at over 13 a game. 73-60, 1:25 to play. Michaela Lindsay. Stationary dribble out front. Diamond Morris. Angle cross courts the pass. They run her off the arc. Jones pulls up from 14. Hit the side of the rim and dropped in. Jessica Jones with her first 2-point basket, now with 11.
Yeah, I just think it's too late. Just right at a minute left, but good pressure by the Mule Riders.
73-62, 1 minute to play. Kennedy Large with it right front corner. A game brought to you tonight by Chick-fil-A. Underneath with it, Leslie to Savannah for 3. That one skips off. Warren has the miss. Warren now pushes into the forecourt with 48 seconds to play. Right baseline, it's Diamond Morris around Leslie for the bucket.
Well, OBU up by 9. Leslie, when she has a huge height advantage, she should have just went to the goal instead of kicking that ball back out.
They have to keep attacking. 36 seconds to play. They're not going to let up. Chambers to Large. 73-64. Now Bo's saying, let's spread this thing out and try to draw a foul. 13 to shoot. They double Southern, who dribbles away. Lobs it now for Chambers, 7 to shoot. Maddie to Large, bounces it back to Large, and a blocking foul. That's called on Braden Hill. That's her second. Team foul number 3 against the Mule Riders, so they have 2 more before OBU shoots free throws with 20.7 seconds to go.
And it says 46, okay. Now 20 seconds on the shot clock, so.
Mitchell Gomez and Charles Carroll are visiting right in front of us about something. Now they hand the ball to Maddie, who inbounds to Southern. 18 seconds to play. OBU is going to go to 8-5 in the conference. They'll be 5-2 at home with Arkansas Monticello coming in on Saturday afternoon. Southern dribbling around. They will have to trigger or take a violation. I think they're going to take a gentleman's violation. Well, that'll do it. Final score, 73-64. Now Mitchell Gomez says, yep, it wasn't quite over officially. You're going to have 3/10 or 4/10 of a second. So Southern Arkansas get the basketball.
Yeah, NCAA wants the officials to do it that way. Even Adam Collins, everybody assumed just let it run out, but that's the rules.
And that will do it. Hill tosses it back to Charles Carroll, and the ball game is over. And Oklahoma Baptist has beaten Southern Arkansas and Shawnee tonight, 73-64. These two teams will see each other early February in Magnolia. Bison have won 2 straight of the series, 8-13. They're 12-6 overall. More importantly, 8-4 in the conference. Final tonight, 73-64, Oklahoma Baptist. The postgame show is next on the Bison Sports Network and KTFF.
As your OBU women's basketball team back in the Noble Complex this Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Take on the University of Arkansas Monticello. Don't miss the action in the Noble Complex this year.
Shawnee, along with Scott Wanish and producer engineer Bob Easley. I'm Todd Miller. OBU wins at 73-64. The numbers are in. Southern Arkansas 33%, 22 of 67 for the floor, 15 of 49 from 3 for 31%. Oklahoma Baptist much better, 55%, 29 of 53, 6 of 11 from 3. Free throws